Hello, this is McD the Beast, and this is McD Sports 4 coming to you today with my Ohio State football predictions. By the way, before I get started, happy July 4th to everybody. But Ohio State is probably the favorite in the Big Ten. Um, the, in my opinion, they have a very good offense and defense, and I think they're going to win a lot of games this year. How many? Wait to see after my predictions that will be over within the next 10 minutes. But anyways, let's go through our numbers where my cursor is. FPI projects them to go 10-2. They have a 6% chance of winning out, a 27% chance of winning the Big Ten, and the 49th hardest schedule in college football. I do think that the best case scenario is actually going undefeated and winning the whole thing, the college championship. I think the worst case scenario is 9-3, and possibly even missing out on New Year's Six Bowl. But let's see where I have Ohio State going. So Ohio State actually gets 5 automatic wins, as you can see, against Oregon State, Rutgers, Tulane, Indiana, Minnesota. They get automatic wins there. So I do think that Ohio State, their schedule is kind of easy. No automatic losses. If there was no upsets though, the FPI has them going 11-1 with a loss against Penn State. But anyways, let's get started by my game predictions. First game is against Oregon State. I think this is a easy win for Ohio State, and I have them winning this game 55-18. Oregon State is going to be in contention to be the worst team in the Power 5 out of the 5 power. Oregon State is going to be the worst. Is going to be in the running for the worst team in the Power 5, in my opinion. A little bit of a tongue twister there. Next game is against Rutgers, their first Big Ten opponent. I think they beat Rutgers easily, and I have them winning big as well. I have them beating Rutgers 49-10. Next game is against TCU. TCU is kind of a wild card this year, and this is at a neutral site, even though it's kind of really a home game for TCU. It's in Dallas, Texas. I think at Jerry World, I believe. But I still have Ohio State winning this game kind of big. I have them winning this game 52-34. Next game is against Tulane at home. I think Ohio State easily runs past Tulane here. Tulane is a decent group of 5 team, but I think Ohio State just beats the crap out of them. And I have them beating Tulane 45-13. So, first 4 games, pretty easy. I have them going undefeated in the non-conference, and I have them winning a Big Ten game against Rutgers. But next game is at Penn State, and Ohio State is not favored in this game, according to the FPI. It's a 51 Penn State, 49 Ohio State, so it's kind of just like 50-50. The edge probably goes to Penn State since Penn State's the home team. But to me, Penn State, I just don't think they're returning enough. And I'm actually going to pick the upset, even though I won't really call it the upset. Like, I'm going to pick Ohio State to win this game. I'm going to say they escape Penn State in College Park. Or, College Park or College Station? It's one of those two up in PA. And I'm going to have them escaping with a 24-17 win against Penn State. Penn State's probably going to be ranked around 10 or 12, and Ohio State's going to be in the top 5. So usually, what I do is usually will pick Penn State in those games if the low team out of the top 25 is playing home against a team like above the top 25. So like if number 3 is playing number 15, I will pick 15 to win. But I'm gonna go against that and say Ohio State wins this game 24-17. Next game is against Indiana at home. Indiana's not gonna be that good this year, and I have Ohio State rolling on them 42-7. Next game is against Minnesota. Minnesota to me is not that good of a football team. And I have Ohio State also rolling on them, 38-9. Next game is at Purdue. The Ohio State, in my opinion, could be on upset alert to a degree on this game. I think Purdue is going to be decent this year, but the problem for Purdue is their defense, and Ohio State to me is just a much better team. So I'm going to say Ohio State goes into West Lafayette and wins a close game, 34-28. I think Ohio State goes in there and wins a close game. And then a bye at the right time, as they have 4 more games left after the bye. And their first game is against Nebraska. I think Nebraska's going to be riding high at this point. But I think Ohio State ends that since it's at home. They only give Nebraska a 7% chance. I think I disagree with that. I'll give Nebraska probably more of like an 18 to 20% chance in this game. But I'm going to say Ohio State wins this game kind of easily, 39-19. Next game is at Michigan State. In my opinion, Ohio State's probably going to be ranked in the top 4 since they're going to be undefeated at this point. And Michigan State's going to be right around 10, ranked number 10. And I'm going to go the upset here. I think Michigan State, even though Ohio State is a little bit favored in this game, I think Michigan State's going to win this game 27-20. I think Michigan State goes in there and beats Ohio State in East Lansing. Next game is at Maryland. I have seen people pick my Terps to pull off the upset here, which I greatly appreciate that. But I just don't see it. People say that it's a trap game. I mean, I can see that argument, but I just don't see these Terps, my Maryland Terps, being Ohio State this year. But so I have Ohio State winning this game 31-14. I don't even think it will be that close if you want my honest truth. And then last game is the game, probably the biggest rivalry in college football, against Michigan. Ohio State has them at home this year. Michigan's probably going to be ranked probably somewhere around 15 or 20, in my opinion. Ohio State at this point is probably going to be ranked around 5. So I think Ohio State does win the rivalry game, protects the house at home, the home field. And I'm going to say they beat Michigan 24-19 in a close game. So my final predictions for Ohio State are 11-1, going 8-1 in the conference. So those are my final predictions for Ohio State. So I have them going 11-1 and 8-1 in the conference. Is that enough to get to the Big Ten championship? We will see. Is that enough to get to the college football playoffs? We will see. But those are my final predictions for Ohio State. So thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. If you look at the link in the top right hand corner, it's going to be for my Georgia football predictions from yesterday. So go ahead and watch that. I also have Alabama and Clemson football predictions up. Tomorrow's going to be Notre Dame. Then Friday's going to be Washington. Saturday's going to be Auburn. Sunday's going to be Penn State. Monday's going to be Oklahoma. So that's the schedule. That's the schedule coming up for college football predictions. Also, NBA free agency recaps probably through this weekend is happening. So stay tuned for that video tonight. And that's all the announcements I have to make. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe again. That would be greatly appreciated. And this is McD the Beast signing off.